6 decades after the bloody battles of the Independence War, efforts are being made to record the testimonies of the shrinking ranks of eyewitnesses to Israel's founding moments. Toldot Yisrael has intensified the interviewing process to reach 1,000 veterans of the momentous moment in Zionist history. IBA's Ari O'Sullivan brings us more in this report.
So, General Peled, Elad Peled was only 20 years old, but was commander of the besieged town of Safed in early 1948. His Palmach forces helped save Safed. He went on to become a major general, but is one of 700 from the 48 generation who have shared his testimonies of the battles surrounding the creation of Israel.
I think it's urgent because our generation is disappearing. Every week we have a funeral. Every week we have a funeral, and we are accompanying it today in the afternoon, one of them, and we are just fading out. And I think that the stories that everybody carries in his memory is very, very important to being registered and stay for historians to make judgment about what we did, how we did it, if we were right or wrong, etc.
Toldot Yisrael is an NGO that is committed to preserving oral histories from the founding of the state.
The challenge is that we're dealing with a population who are in their 80s at the young end, and it's a race against time to interview as many of these people as we possibly can.
Now, memory is a very tricky thing, especially with people this age. How accurate is their story?
We're well aware that sometimes people don't remember things exactly as they happen, certainly with issues of chronology. Did this happen first? Did this happen afterwards? But the stories in general that they're telling and the feelings and their personal account of what it was like and why they did the things that they did, those are still incredibly important and relevant to future generations.
Each candid interview offers a glimpse into the lives of these individuals and a window into the historic period of the Jewish people.
Gabriel Marquez said that memories are not what happened, but what you think happened. And I think that now we are talking about narratives. Everybody can tell his point of view. Maybe all of them are right, and the historians in a couple of years or of tens of years will filter all these stories, personal stories, and compose the so-called official history of what really happened.
The viewers are expected to be students, historians, and documentary filmmakers. Peled said he would also be curious to see parallel testimonies made by Palestinian fighters from 1948.
I think it's very important. It's very important because we can tell them how our narrative is. They'll tell us, and somebody, a judge somewhere, many years ahead, will make the decision who was right and what story is wrong.
Israel